All right, folks, welcome back to the 2025 NBHL Elite Weekend 1. We have the Greyhounds facing off against the Apollo in both teams' final game of the day. And the Greyhounds are off and running as Pat McCall heads into the corner. Steve Sion controls now. And Mike Andes runs away with it as he tries to find Caden Wysong streaking up the far side boards, but Chris Carnival is there to intercept the pass, and Greyhounds control behind their net now. Behind Robbie Mangini, Greyhounds starter for this game. Took a break last game as Greyhounds lob it up to Dennis Hickey. Looking for trailers here, McCall. Back to Hickey. Hickey looking for a shot, can't get anything through, dumps it into the corner. Joe Malillo controlling behind his net as the Apollo coaches are calling for a change here. Pleased to be joined by co-commissioner of the NBHL, TJ Janus.
Thank you.
TJ, great to have you here.
Pleasure to be here. Beautiful weekend for Elite.
Beautiful inside here.
Yes. Cool 60 degrees.
Loving the air conditioning this week.
Absolutely.
Here come the Greyhounds, throwing it in front. Pops over the net, and that'll be out of play, unfortunately. Ball did not bounce out there. Good little look there to Cody Hollingsworth. Try to get a stick on it, but did get some wood. Couldn't get it on net, and face-off will go outside, right in front of the Apollo bench. On the draw, Corey Wilson and RJ Gibbs for the Apollo. Jacob Archambault gains the zone, drops it back. Now Archambault has it again. Looks for a pass in front. Kyle Bukonowitz is there to intercept. Now Corey Wilson takes it away, wide open in front. Ooh, tricky little play there by Jake Miller. Try to go between his legs for the redirect. Didn't get enough wood on it. As the Greyhounds continue to work down low, Corey Wilson, AKA NFK, on the attack as usual. Known for his long stick, heavy shot. As they battle in the corner. Bodies just converging on the near side boards right now. Somebody trying to work this free. Greyhounds have it up high. Back down low. Cody Hollingsworth. Down to Mike Malloy. Covered closely by Nick Phillips of the Apollo. Nick takes the body. Now looking for a pass out in front. Nothing happening there as Matt Altamere intercepts. Apollo trying to work their way up the rink here. Now they will. Nick Phillips dumps in. Looking for a rebound off the glass. Got his own dump in. Got a shot on that, and Mangini was there to make the save. Now, David Kleckner having an awesome day so far. Looks up high, shot. Walk to the corner. Kleckner again. Looking for options, just content to circle high. Rizzitano tries to find Tedesco, but it's intercepted, and number 87, Tristan Hoffstrom, will take it behind his net as both teams work a change.
Yeah, not much happened here early on. A lot of back and forth. I don't think we've seen a real clean shot on. So, you know, they're feeling each other out.
Yeah, both solid teams so far this week as Steve Gregory streaks up the side. Looking for a centering pass. Nice play by Mike Henry. Just can't get a shot on net. Now Gregory again. He's been looking pretty youthful this week so far. Shot. Good save by Andrew Carter. Rebound bounces way out. And number 8, Ryan Consalvo, will dump back in as Apollo work another change. Jared Spear. Holding. Finds Tommy Tedesco, who's pressured. Goes up the boards. Greyhounds out now. Apollo, Connor Callahan looks for a quick shot, can't get it through. Callahan again following up. Now the Greyhounds have it. Mike Henry coming with speed, finds Steve Gregory. Greyhounds have numbers right now. Looking back door, shot, score! And that is Jacob Morrow on the back door on a beautiful feed by Steve Gregory. You could see it developing. He had that lane down the far side. Finds the open slot, and Steve Gregory is going to make those plays all day long. Great breakout by the Greyhounds.
And here we have it. Henry gets across the line, and then Gregory finds him in the corner. And just a good wrister right on net.
Good entry by Henry there as well. Now Greyhounds back on the attack. Flips it up to Hickey, can't control. Wysong beats his first man. Tracked down by Cody Hollingsworth. Wysong taking his space up the near far side boards. In front of our incredible men's elite banners. Greyhounds reset behind their net. Hickey. McCall rotating underneath, being an option for him. Greyhounds keep it moving. Melillo intercepts a pass. Looking like a wide receiver. Good little backhand pass by Callahan now. Melillo trying to split the D. Good back check by the Greyhounds. Follow control. McCall takes it back now. Looking to reset. Hollingsworth, he's been out there for a while. Greyhounds back to the near side boards. McCall.
It's a great forecheck by the Apollo. Really have him pinned in.
Yep. Nice. Good one touch, boys. And now Greyhounds have some tired bodies out there. Let's see if Apollo can capitalize here. Try to tie this game up at 1. Cyan has it. Pressured hard by Holman. Andy's now, sticks go flying high. Great composure by Mike Malloy, and he's gonna draw one. As TJ said, Apollo, incredible pressure, but the willingness to fight through by Mike Malloy draws a penalty there.
Yeah, that's a big, penalty or a power play coming up. I mean, they were pinned in, tired, so we'll see how the tides change here. Yeah,
huge shift in momentum. One of the things that I've heard coaches speak a lot about is don't take a penalty in the O zone, especially on a shift like that where you have the Greyhounds hemmed in.
We got Malloy, Gregory, Wilson, Carnival, and Kilcourse out here on the power play for the Greyhounds. Pretty elite lineup.
Yep, for sure. Kwasny on the draw for the Apollo, joined by Jared Spear, Joe Melillo, and Caden Wysong. Draws one. Shot kicked aside by Carter. And a nice little backhand there by Joe Melillo to find the open spot and just sauce it out. Greyhounds have to reset. Gregory carrying it up. Over to Wilson. Dumps in. Carter attempts to try and keep that away from Wilson, but Greyhounds get on the forecheck. 21 Nick Kilcourse. Gregory now. Looking for a shot. Fakes. Wilson cross rink. Gregory up to the high slot shot. Save, rebound. Loose. Still loose, and Andrew Carter covers off the shot by Corey Wilson. Carter knows where Wilson likes to go.
Greyhounds going with that, typical umbrella setup. Have that guy in the middle, feed it to him, find the open guy on the side. There's good execution there, just couldn't bury it.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Kilcourse kind of turn and take a look at the net there, but Wilson was open for the one-timer, so also a good look. As Greyhounds continue to control on the power play here, Gregory shot just goes wide, hit the side of the netting there. Malloy, cross rink. Big block by Joe Melillo off the one-timer by Corey Wilson. Cross rink again. Blocked down in front, could have been dangerous, but Spear was there to clear the lane.
20 seconds left on this power play.
Greyhounds now, as Andes waits in the penalty box, looking to throw it in front. Apollo clogging the middle here. Wilson up high to Gregory, over to Malloy, middle to Kilcourse. Shot tied up by Kleckner there. Good tie up because the Greyhounds passing on that play was disgusting. Looked like they had something going now. Andes is out of the box, flying down the left side, going to the net, and he draws a penalty now. So after taking one, Andes draws one, using his speed, and there you go.
I was just going to say,
headed to the power play.
If the Greyhounds, were they going to take advantage of that shift in momentum there? And here we go. Right back on the or not back on, but on the PK.
So first power play for Apollo with 2:24 to go in the first period here. Apollo will look to tie this thing up. Trotting out Phillips, Andes, Melillo, Callahan, and Wysong. Apollo initially looked like they had the draw there, but Hickey wins it back. Greyhounds try to clear. Andes keeps it in. Callahan to Andes. Callahan again. Shot blocked by the Greyhounds. Good block there on the far side. Andes, Callahan blocking it in. Shot just goes wide. Melillo putting his body on the line to get that ball. Down low to Wysong. Over to Phillips, near side boards. Phillips motions for Wysong to move. Phillips down low once again. Out high now. Callahan shot. Partially blocked and then saved by Mangini, who covers up.
As we saw with the Greyhounds power play, they went with the standard umbrella. This looks like the the Apollo are here trying to set this up from behind the net, keep guys low, and work from the back.
Really feels like they're trying to converge in and get everybody tight together, which is a great strategy.
Yes.
Quick passing can really tear apart those PKs like that. So Apollo now. Phillips looking for a shot. No. Goes down low to Melillo. Shot. Score! Connor Callahan gets on the board for the Apollo, who tie this game at 1. As Nick Phillips was wreaking havoc in the crease and seemed to take the attention away from the Greyhounds penalty killers.
And that right there's the Caribou connection. Melillo to Callahan in New Jersey Tier 1. Unfortunately just lost their finals, but will be at NBHL championships. It's just a great feed from JoJo. Finds Callahan right in the slot between 4 different guys. Just great play all around. Like
you said, low to high. Good look by Wysong to, I believe, Phillips. Yeah. Pass that over. Or Phillips was in front, but good passing by the Apollo, who tie the game up at 1. Late in the first period, that's a big goal for the Apollo. Now Greyhounds trying to turn the tides. Malloy, shot partially blocked, had Miller backdoor, couldn't get it to him. Now out to Steinberg. Steinberg back down to Malloy. Malloy looking for Wilson. Wilson on his backhand, dangerous here. Trying to circle out. Got it on the forehand. Shot goes high. Greyhounds Kwasny. Excuse me, Apollo's Kwasny. Tries to rim it around. Greyhounds take away. Working out in front again. Andrew Carter covers up, and Apollo have to slow down these spin out, circles out by the Greyhounds, because they're going to capitalize on one of these if they keep getting wide open shots in the front. Yeah, still kind of tough to get a gauge on this game with the 2 power plays and a little bit of back and forth play, but less than a minute here in the first period. We'll see how the boys are feeling after their break and intermission, and we'll see what happens in the second coming up soon. Yep, absolutely. So Greyhounds control here. Steinberg to Wilson. Shot whistles wide. Miller battling in front, loose, and covered up once again with 29 seconds to go. Yeah, tight checking period. Yeah. Not a lot of chances. Greyhounds win the draw here. Wilson looking for the one-timer. Can't get that off, but gets a shot towards the net. Jared Spears sprinting up the left side. Wilson tracking him down. Great poke by Wilson to keep that away. Now Malloy bats one out of the air. Malloy, shot. Ooh, just goes wide. Good positioning by Carter to cut down that angle there. Now Rizzitano finds Kleckner. Kleckner spins away. 3 seconds left. Kleckner takes a shot after the period ends. Surprised there was no reaction there by the Greyhounds, but 1-1 headed into the second period. Greyhounds get the scoring started by Corey Wilson, and Connor Callahan ties it up late as we head to the second, tied at 1.
I love being a part of it because I am a player, I'm a coach, I'm a referee.
Ball hockey is so much more accessible to the average person if you've never played hockey before.
People look at it and like, oh, you just play, it's for hockey players, play the feet. doesn't take skill to play. It takes skill to play.
We get excited, people get happy, there's fights, there's everything in it.
It's different,
It's fun.
fast-paced.
Electric.
I mean, anyone can play.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever. It introduces new rules but keeps one thing intact: adrenaline. So it's with honor and pride that we present to the world all of the above into one sport: hockey ball. The game born in the North that can be played from the mountains to the ocean and from the...
Oh, what a save by Robbie Mangini as we get the second period started here.
Right
Straight
back
out
into
of the
action.
commercial break.
Yeah, right back into action. Apollo 2-0 on the day. Greyhounds 1-1, or not 1-1, 2-0 with the overtime win. So, you know, two of our top teams as of right now. A whole another day of games to go tomorrow. But leading the charge right now, these two teams.
Yeah, both very strong so far. But you got to think with these guys never playing with each other, the chemistry will come with, 3, 4, 5 games.
Yeah, their third game of the day. Probably feeling a little bit more comfortable together at this point. The feeling out stages are probably over. But, yeah, the chemistry definitely needs to build up throughout this weekend.
As the Apollo attack again. Wysong to Andes. Over to Melillo. Has a lane towards the net here. Could shoot it. Shot. Big rebound. Kwasny on it now. Kwasny surveys the scene. Up to Wysong, who rotates to where Kwasny was just at. Now Callahan looking for a shot. Good block by the Greyhounds, who know Callahan's shot's dangerous. He likes to sprint into space and rip that shot as quickly as he can. Saw it on that first goal. As Andes dumps in, looking for a change here. Gonna have to come quick. Coleman covering for Andes, but here come the Greyhounds. Shot, save, rebound, loose in front, still loose in front, and still loose. Oh boy, that was dangerous.
A little sketchy there. Defender from Apollo tried to play it back to the tendy, and he just couldn't get his glove on it.
Bacana was trying to make the 1,000 IQ play, knocking it back to his goalie. Almost turned into a negative 1,000 IQ play there. But Apollo keep it out. Holman dumps it in on net, and Mangini covers and does not give us a windmill, unfortunately. That's all right.
We've seen many windmills from Mangini in New Jersey.
At appropriate times,
Yes.
unlike someone we know.
Unnamed person.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. Now we got Gibbs on the draw for the Apollo. Greyhounds now. Henry with a little space, shot. Loose, and Holman calmly collects that, backhands it out. Archambault back down low. Henry has it, looking across. Archambault attacking from his defensive position. Definitely not hesitating to get on the offensive side of the ball. As the Greyhounds continue to control here, DeVito up to Gregory now. Hollingsworth back to Gregory. Gregory shuffles along the boards. Quick wrister on the net. Deflects wide. Hollingsworth. Overlapped by Henry. Looking for the backhand sauce. Cut off by Gibbs, and here he comes. Altamare trying to go through his man. Archambault's there to shut it down. Henry now coming with speed. Ullman just slows him down enough. Henry now down low, looking high. Steinberg as the ball exits the zone, has to reset. Apollo work a change. Steinberg sticks behind his net. Now Greyhounds lob it up. Nice pass to Cyan. Cyan looking for trailers here. Nothing doing there. Rizzitano intercepts the pass as the Apollo had numbers back there. It's been a theme for them so far this game. Rizzitano tries to throw it in front. Kleckner collects. Cross ring pass shot. Massive save by Robbie Mangini. I do not know how that didn't go in.
Just full splits, cross crease, gets a leg on it.
Tommy Tedesco with a nice cut. Saw the lane there. Great pass by Kleckner. Better save by Mangini.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a great cut by Tedesco. Kind of confused the defense there. One guy was rolling up top and he went down. Kind of put him in a blender.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I've seen that a couple times today where half a second, too much space. Shot, score! And there we go again. Rizzitano with a little too much time. And guess who? David Kleckner assisting on it with a sick spinning pass.
Yeah, Donnie Kleckner having a breakout party here today. Florida Red Rooster in Tier 2 of the NBHL. Used to play in Georgia Tier 3. I mean, this guy is something else.
And he's making plays every time he's out there. Hard to miss with those blue and red gloves on.
Yeah. Great style.
Be on the lookout for this guy to make his debut in Men's A.
Yeah.
Because he is a beast. So Apollo take a 2-1 lead now. Greyhounds looking to get back to work. Haven't had a ton of pressure this period so far. 5:54 to go in the second period. Apollo trying to dangle in. Callahan behind the net. Oh, he tries the Michigan again.
In the game earlier, he did a fake Michigan and then tried to go for a wraparound on the reverse side, and he was pretty damn close to pulling it off. We'll see if he actually pulls one off
we might
this
see
weekend.
a Michigan this weekend. Sheesh.
There's a high chance.
Callahan wants to be on the highlight reel, and we'll make sure that he is. If he pulls off a Michigan, there's a 100% chance that's going on the highlight reel, folks. But hasn't executed yet, so we'll keep a tab on that as Miller goes to battle with Joe Malillo. Malillo never shying away from the physicality. As Miller's checked hard by Wysong. Callahan smartly stick lifts through Carnival. Up high to Malillo, just a little bit too far in front of him, and now the Greyhounds have numbers, 3-on-1. Breakaway for Corey Wilson, backhand. What a save by Andrew Carter, and what a follow-up by Corey Wilson.
As he drinks the water bottle of Andrew Carter for his celebration.
Oh, man.
I think those two have something behind the scenes going on.
That was disrespectful by Corey Wilson. Wow.
Nose face killer.
Great little sauce by Carnival there.
Great initial save by Carter, and then just can't do much after that.
And that celebration is, that's all time. That's very Corey Wilson. At least he said sorry.
Yeah. Give him a little pat on the back.
Yeah.
They're friends.
So we're all square at 2 as the Greyhounds immediately answer the Apollo goal. Here come the Greyhounds again. Up the near side, looking for a centering pass. Bukanowicz was there to clear the lane. Wilson again, shot. Big save by Carter.
He wants it again.
Miller in the corner. Wilson hungry for the ball, as he always is. Greyhounds' rotations have been simply phenomenal this game so far.
Cycling all over the zone.
Back up high. Archambault blocked by Altamare. Big block there to get that out of the zone. Miller centering for Wilson. Toe drags past Bukanowicz. Shot. Gross move by Wilson.
I was like 95% sure he was passing that across the kill course, and the toe drag got me.
Solid backhand there by Wilson, but better save by Carter, who has had to come up with some big ones this period. As goalies-
4:14 left
As a
in the
goalie,
second.
those ones always hurt.
Yeah.
Just big save on a breakaway, and then they score right after. But he's back in the game. Big save after that goal. There's Greyhounds win the draw again. Archambault over to Hollingsworth, who works it down low to Malloy. Malloy battles with Tedesco. Kleckner.
You can do it all.
Kleckner, the bone collector, right now. Finding Risitano. Good entry there to keep that on his stick and over the line, but Greyhounds exit quickly. Kill course along the near side, covered by Spear. Tries to throw it in front. Spear's there. Steinberg keeps it in. Kill course. Pressure Spear. Now Hollingsworth going into the corner with Kleckner. Kleckner looking for Volpe. Kleckner spins away, takes a slash, fights through it. Oh! Little backhand sauce by Kwasny to Volpe, who tries to bang it out of the air, but that's a high stick.
Sauce was generous. It was more of a flick.
Yeah. High sauce.
High sauce. And they have blown it dead for a high stick. And we're
Yeah,
going to go
but
all the way back down.
once again, Kleckner making it happen.
Yeah, creating plays, bunch of opportunities.
So face-off goes deep off a high stick. Morrow on the draw for the Greyhounds. Kwasny on the draw for Apollo. So we have 3:19 left here in the second period, tied at 2-2. And Holman's going to control behind his net. Flips it up, and Steinberg's back. Backhands, looks for his teammate. Mangini initially covers, but smartly moves it to his other team. 8 there. Now Morrow helps gain the line, but Bukanowicz finds him. Callahan. Steinberg loses his stick. Now Holman up top. Apollo attacking. Wysong. Shot. Sneaky little shot, and Mangini was ready for it. No traffic in front, so generally an easy save.
just a clean save.
I like the positioning there by Wysong to go to the outside, change the angle. You never know. Shot on net, rebound.
Never a bad shot.
Absolutely. So Kwasny on the draw again against Morrow. Morrow wins it. Back to DeVito. DeVito up to Henry. Apollo take it away. Callahan once again being a dog on the forecheck. Backhand. Great read by Steinberg. He was wide open back door. Steinberg saves a sure goal. Now 77. Steiny has it once again. Finds Hickey streaking up the side. Chips it over his defender. Hickey content to go work down low. Another New Jersey player who loves the physicality. Finds Henry in front. Shot. Partially blocked. Steve Gregory now. Controls along the side boards. Henry looking to take some space. Shot. Good block by Bukanowicz. Now Wysong. Shot. Good save by Mangini, who goes full extension with his glove on a quick shot by Caden Wysong.
Last couple of plays, we've seen just little back and forth rush opportunities from both teams. It seems like a couple 3-on-1s, 2-on-1s that aren't fully getting fleshed out, but just it feels like a back and forth game at this point. And as time ticks down, the next goal is going to be big.
Yep, for sure. Apollo already allowing a late goal in the first period. Hopefully not going to allow one here as they're tied 2-2 with Greyhounds, and we have a hand pass, so this will come outside the zone. Great call by our official, John Sylvester over there, joined by Erica Simpson and Jason Malloy, I believe, is our other referee for this game. As Altamare has it, tries to backhand in, but Greyhounds take it, and they will ice it. Consalvo trying to go for the bank pass there. Got to get that angle just right.
Yeah, it's not one you like with a minute and a half left in the period. Just take your time, look up. We'll see. You know, ozone draws late in a period. Never great.
So draw will be to the right of Robbie Mangini. Gibbs against Hickey as Cyan takes his time getting back.
Hickey, definitely one of the best face-off guys in Elite, I would say.
Apollo bench not happy with Steve Cyan right now, who makes a veteran play to take his time on the icing. And Greyhounds ultimately control. And Apollo keep it in, but that's deflected off the ceiling. And that should be up high as Nick Phillips took the shot from above the blue/gray line. And they're gonna have the zone still as Gibbs takes another draw, and he wins it sort of, but Cyan followed up there. And now Melillo tries to chip by Hickey, who's there for the forecheck, and Melillo fights through that. Great cross-rink pass there by Melillo. Another cross-rink pass here. Melillo's pass is intercepted by Cyan, who gains the zone as Carnival toe taps. Cyan down low by himself. He's dangerous here. Tries at Michigan.
They must be hearing us.
Cyan takes a check and holds on to Nick Phillips, who's pinning him against the boards. Cody Hollingsworth. And we're gonna have a penalty on, I'm not sure, I'm guessing
They might take both.
Greyhounds. Could potentially be both, just how that situation played out back there. It didn't really look like that was a hockey play. And we are going to have a power play for the Greyhounds as Steve Cyan threw Nick Phillips' stick.
Power play for the Apollo.
Apollo, yeah.
Yes.
My bad.
No worries.
And we're gonna have Callahan, Wysong, Phillips, Andes, and Joe Melillo out there for the power play on the Apollo. And DeVito, Griffin, Miller, and Morrow out there for the Greyhounds on the PK.
26 seconds left in the period. And see if they can get one in.
Big opportunity here for the Apollo, but big draw won by the Greyhounds to get that out. Phillips with just 15 seconds left. They got to hurry up here if they want to get a legitimate shot. Phillips dumps it in. Stick to side by Mangini. 7 seconds left. And the Greyhounds will dump this down, and that'll end our second period here. As the Greyhounds and Apollo are tied at 2. And Apollo will start the third period on the power play.
I love being a part of it because I am a player, I'm a coach, I'm a referee.
Ball hockey is so much more accessible to the average person if you've never played hockey before.
People look at it and like, oh, you just play, it's for a hockey player, play with the feet. It doesn't take skill to play. It takes skill to play. We get excited, people get happy, there's fight, there's everything in it.
It's different,
It's fun.
fast-paced.
Electric.
I mean, anyone can play.
From the beginning of time, men and women have been friends, family, but yet rivals as well. Some of the most epic battles have been fought from the North to the South Pole and anywhere in between. As time flies, battles have transformed themselves into sports. Yet, the fundamentals remain the same, with lighter shields and a different type of sword. But evolution is clever. It introduces new rules but keeps one thing intact: adrenaline. So it's with honor and pride that we present to the world all of the above into one sport: hockey. hockey ball, the game born in the north that can be played from the mountains to the ocean and from America to Europe, all the way to the land of the rising sun. Napper. Anyone, anywhere.
All right, folks, welcome back to Edison, New Jersey. Third period about to get underway, tied 2-2 between the Apollo and Greyhounds.
And second period scoring summary. Apollo goal, Anthony Rizzitano, assisted by Donald Kleckner, and Greyhounds goal by Corey Wilson, assisted by Mike Malloy.
And so important for the Apollo here to capitalize on the fresh sheet for their power play.
Absolutely. Clean sheet of ice. Should
Yeah,
make
you got
moving the ball around a lot easier.
Yep, ball moves quicker on that fresh sheet. As the Apollo gain the zone, Kleckner now quarterbacking the power play. Up high, down low to Y, Song back to Kleckner. Over to Andes, back to Kleckner, over to Andes once again. Over to Kleckner, over to Milillo. Milillo chips down low. Callahan now. Looking to go on to the other side, maybe a Michigan?
Michigan opportunity. Ooh.
Fakes it. I think the Greyhounds are starting to pick up on the Michigan attempts.
I think this is a clear directive from the Apollo staff to, work a low to high power play. We've seen it twice now.
Now Kleckner, down low to Callahan. Callahan circles out, up to Malillo shot. Big save by Mangini, making it look not so conventional, but it doesn't matter. That's a big save, cross crease on the one-timer.
Absolutely, just sticks the pad out there, gets the leg out there, getting to the middle, swallows up that rebound.
And if you've ever faced Joe Malillo, you know he has a heavy shot. So that's a big save by Mangini to keep this game tied 2-2, as we are now even, I believe.
Yep.
Greyhounds successfully kill off the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5 as they control now. Hofstrom chips in. Over to Wilson. Shot from the point. Big rebound. Hofstrom had, I believe that's Malloy. Another shot. Wilson up high. Consalvo down to the corner. Bakanowicz whacks it out of the air. He controls up to Altamare. Alto has some space. Looking for his options now. Gibbs. Gibbs walks in, looks up, stops, waits, feeds across, and that's still in.
Just keeps it in.
Spear holds the line. Back down low to Phillips. Philly looking for an option. Cross seam, but Gibbs wasn't ready for that. Altamare pressures, but Greyhounds exit. Wilson on the forecheck. Spear sprints away. Greyhounds allow the entry. Carnival knocks it out, then gets the ball back, and now Greyhounds will control behind their neck. Consalvo.
Greyhounds going to reset here, make a change.
Greyhounds rolling out. Cyan, Hollingsworth, and Hickey, but Apollo control. Shot from the point, goes wide. McCall over to Consalvo. Consalvo chips up as Kleckner bears down on him. Good move by Spear, but Consalvo follows up. Cyan puts his body in. Hickey fends off a defender. Hickey driving to the net. Has some space now. Spins away from another one. Looking for Cyan. He had him, but just skips past his stick as Kleckner tries to enter the zone, and that'll be offside.
Yeah, it's just a great play from Hickey there. Just the way he uses his body in the corners and protecting the ball. Looking for his connection and sign there. Just a little out of reach, but we've seen them connect many times on the Marlton Dogs, who are your New Jersey Tier 1
Yep.
champions.
Shout out to the Dogs. Shout out to Dennis Hickey. Special guest on the commiss chat earlier this year.
Yes.
Massive martial arts guy.
Yeah.
He would probably kick all of our butts in a fight.
Absolutely.
Not going to swear on YouTube.
We appreciate it.
And now Andes enters the zone. Archambault keeps that away, and Hickey will exit as Cyan carries up the side. Good shot. Carter was ready, though. Melillo exiting now. Now Callahan ahead. Shot goes wide. One-on-one with Mangini, and he couldn't get a clean shot off there. Hollingsworth crisscrosses through the rink, dumps it in, going to work himself. Pressured by Kwasny. Hollingsworth on his backhand. Now they're in front. Good look to Morrow, but he just a second too late. Hollingsworth up high. Henry spins, shoots. Just went off somebody's leg. I believe that was Melillo in front. Morrow now, far side, over to Gregory. Cute little sauce, another pass. Ooh, that just goes wide. Rebound. Carter was there. Ball's bouncing all over the place right now. Apollo dump it down, and that's going to be an icing. No change for the Apollo, who have some tired bodies out there right now.
Yeah, nice little give and go by Gregory, and I actually don't know who that was, but they created a great scoring chance there, and now they got him pinned in.
Love this move by Carter right now, tying his shoe. Very
veteran play.
Very veteran play to give his defenders a rest, because Andes and Melillo are gassed right now after playing 2 games already today.
Tactics.
We have 5:33 to go here in the 3rd period. Tied 2-2. Draw to the left of Carter. Kwasny tries to control off the draw. Greyhounds with their relentless forecheck and physicality win the ball back now. Steinberg working down low. Steinberg cutting to the net. Henry looking for Steinberg, but the Apollo cut him off. Apollo flipped that out. I thought it hit his stick up here, and then it looked like Wysong almost got that.
I think he just missed it when he tried to touch it at the end near the line there.
So good hustle by Wysong, who's been running his you-know-what off all game.
And I don't think Apollo, did they make a change during that sequence?
Yeah, it looks like he just missed that. Looks like Sly's calling back Mike Andes, who tried to sneak off the rink there. He's feeling it right now, and we're going to switch sides, as you do get to choose what side the face-off is on. Nice little rule that the NBHL has. I've always loved that.
Yeah.
So we have Caleb Griffin on the draw for the Greyhounds against Kwasny. Shot. Carter in position. Saves and covers. No rebound.
And now the Apollo can make that change, that much-needed change, as we have 5:07 left in the 3rd. The boys were tired, so hopefully they can get out of here.
I can just hear Mitch's voice saying full sail as soon as Carter makes that save and cover. So Apollo roll out 5 new players. The ever-dangerous Kleckner out there now. Greyhounds, shot, rebound, loose in front. Spinning attempt by Kilcourse. Greyhounds throw it in front, but guess who is there? Now Philly up the far side. Has a couple guys cutting. Shot, rebound, score! The Apollo take the lead with 4:49 to play. And that is Matt Altamare banging home the rebound.
Yeah, as you can see, Kleckner finds his winger Phillips on the wing here, gets it out, and from there it's just find a guy in the middle there and just gets a stick on it right over the goalie's stick.
Great shot by Philly. He knew that he didn't have any other options there. Just threw it on net, low and hard. Big rebound, and Altamare is there to follow it up to give the Apollo the 3-2 lead. So Greyhounds, they're going to be back on the attack. Here they come. Driving to the net. Carter, poke check. And that's a big save, as Caleb Griffin was driving the net. Nice power move there by Griffin to fend off Kleckner. And Kleckner, credit to him, he stayed with him there.
Yeah, at this point in the game, if you're the Greyhounds, you need to get balls to the net and just focus on scoring.
Yep, that might be important. Draw to the left of Carter. Out to the point now, shot. Big rebound. Ooh, that just goes wide. As the Greyhounds were there for the rebound, but just couldn't put it home. Consalvo backhands to Malloy. Malloy wide open in the slot, shot. Just goes wide. Apollo playing with fire there, giving him that much space. Again, Miller wide open, up high, but a big block by the Apollo. Now Miller again, shot. Another big block by the Apollo. Miller works it down low. Greyhounds stretching the Apollo out right now. Malloy has a couple cutters, but bodies not moving as much as they were earlier in this game. Wilson, shot. Oh man, that was sneaky.
I think it just rode the top of the net.
Now Rizzitano attempts to dump it out, and that's not going to be an icing as Consalvo is there to just barely touch it. And Apollo are able to work a change with 3:23 left to go here in the third period. Final game for both of these teams today. And one of them will be 3-0 after this game.
Yes.
Greyhounds lob it up. Carnival on it. Hickey now tries to find Cyan, but the Apollo cut it off. Andy's coming with speed. Wysong looking for a backhand pass. Good cutoff there by Hickey. Now Kwasny, another great defensive play, this time by Carnival.
A little miscommunication there from Consalvo. I thought he thought he had a winger on the right there, but just delivers it back to the Apollo, and they're going to break out.
Yeah, might have been looking for a change there, but either way, Greyhounds give it up. Apollo have the ball once again, and they're content with this, just controlling the pace, but they turn it over. Cyan blocked by Malillo. Those two battle in the corner, Cyan and Malillo. USA men's national team teammates. Malillo wins that battle. Sauces to Kwasny. Pops off his stick. Kwasny has two on him. Hickey pokes it away. Cyan. Now Archambault as Greyhounds enter the zone. Cyan, shot, blocked. Hickey, shot. Big save there by Carter. Stick with it as Hickey with a quick spinning shot. Now Holman with those iconic yellow shoes. Going behind his net. Coach is telling him to hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it.
I think he said it one more time.
Now Apollo just playing around with it in their zone, killing the clock here, and this is perfect for them as they're up a goal. They exit the zone, and this will not be an icing. I believe that's Archambault, yep. Over to Hollingsworth now. Cross rink to Gregory. Gregory knifing through the neutral zone. Whoa, big collision over here.
Almost took out our monitor.
Now Apollo, rim it around. Altamare, the leading score. Shot. Oh man, what a save by Andrew Carter. And I meant to say Altamare with the game-winning goal as it stands right now, but Greyhounds are looking to tie this one up. As
Altamare tries to do a cross-ice pass and just gets, it's a bad turnover late in a game like this. You just got to make the simple play, but Andrew Carter makes a big stop to keep the Apollo in the lead.
Bailing his teammate out there. Carter, masterful in both games so far he's played today. And you expect nothing less from the Americans and U.S. men's national team goaltender. Also, Cleghorn Crooks, Tier 1 champions goaltender.
Yes, I think Apollo took a timeout here. I don't know.
Yep, looks like timeout by somebody. What kind of conversation's going on right now?
It's just, simple play, get the ball out above the red, get it deep, and just survive. If you're on the Apollo Greyhounds, it's direct everything to the net. They're probably talking set up a play potentially off this draw, but, with less than a minute left, we'll see if they pull the goalie here.
Yep, 57.6 to go. I feel like for the Greyhounds, you got to get not only traffic, but you got to look for those bank shots off the boards here. They've already scored on one of them. If you rip a shot on net, hits off the boards, guys, they're right there in position.
So they are going to pull Mangini. 6 on 5. 57 to go.
Is it too much to ask for a goalie goal here? I would love to see an attempt by Carter. So, Wilson, Rizzitano on the draw. Gray, battle for it. Gregory controls. Gregory looking for a shot, fakes it. Wilson, backdoor. Good stick by the Apollo to pop that up in the air now. Archambault up to Henry, back to Archambault. Down low to Malloy, out front, Cyan, can't keep it. But the Greyhounds maintain the zone. Gregory, down low, shot goes wide. Back up to 94, Archambault. Shot, deflected, high and over the net. Malloy tries to sauce. Can't get it out though. Gregory, shot, big block. Andes tries to flip it out with his hand. Wilson, great effort by Buddha. Greyhounds still have it here, and their last pass does not connect, and the Apollo improved to 3-0 on the weekend with a 3-2 win over the Greyhounds. Great game by both teams, great goaltending on both sides. Excellent pace the entire way through. And the Apollo take a 3-0 record into Sunday, where they will finish their first weekend of group play games. As for the Greyhounds, nothing to hang their heads at. Great game by them. They are now 2-1 on the weekend. And both of these teams will have 2 more games tomorrow.
Correct.
So we'll see how these teams fare on Sunday. But good effort, and we have 1 more game to go here on Saturday in Edison at the 2025 NBHL Elite Weekend 1.